Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. A positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And today's geeky thing is... Somebody save me. Let your warmth ring right through. So we're not going to do that during the show anymore, by the way. Yeah. Well, I mean, because we're doing it here. But you know what else we're doing? Sorry, I just realized that the thing's blinking around. Hey, shout out to all of our Patreon producers over here. Remember, over at patreon.com/hopefullyawesome, you can join like these fine folks and support the channel over there. Much like our Patreon producer, Basilius of Stupidonia. Fantastic. Thank you for being
Thank you, sir.
a Patreon producer for Hopefully Awesome. Maggie, let me tell you, just tech worries and woes today.
Yeah.
I think it might be about time to get some new setup or something. I don't even know. At this point, I don't even know.
I feel like we're cursed.
Like yesterday,
something keeps on happening every week.
Yesterday, so the way we do it, we run it through my phone.
Yeah.
My iPhone. That's the camera we use.
Yeah.
And apparently yesterday, so that the stuff isn't showing up on the screen, I always hit record.
Yeah.
And record it through my phone at the same time, right? Plus, that gives us raw footage. Anyway, it doesn't matter. And apparently, I set it to the super slow-mo setting. So we were filming at like 240 frames a second for 2.5 hours. So my phone died mid journey yesterday.
We're like, what?
Yeah. And then today, of course, we come in and the PC is restarting. Always fantastic. Always love it. And now the little AverMedia recorder that we record the stream through is blinking at us. it's great.
I'm gonna blink right at it.
Boom. I think it just means that we're almost out of space on that card.
Yeah.
But that usually means we got like 10 gigs. So as long as we don't go on forever tonight.
Like last night.
Yes. Which last night was 222 podcasts in one.
222.
So tonight we're only doing one podcast.
Okay.
Because we're going back to Smallville. That's maybe the best transition we've done since like episode 2. You know? Man, you remember back in the day, Maggie, when we first started the show, was like taking it seriously.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. What happened?
Jonathan on drugs happened. Matt ZRJS Roxy says, I see it's time for the truth episode.
Oh, the truth is coming out.
And he said, laughing out loud, equipment migraines.
Oh, I know, man.
Yeah, bro.
Right. God. Matt.
It's true.
Great name, by the way. You get it. You get it. You know?
Get us.
That's the thing I love about like technology. Well, not technology, but about like people these days. Like, especially people our age. Like, I can mention...
Us millennials have seen everything.
Oh, I mean, like, I can mention, like, you know, OBS or, you know, a capture card or something. Yeah. And, like, 9 times out of 10, they're gonna have an idea what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of people in the real world that have no idea. Right? And they're like, oh, have you Skyped your Zoom lately? I'm like...
You use Skype or Zoom now.
Well... Where I worked did until just recently.
Oh, okay.
We switched to Teams.
Good for them.
Teams me.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. Teams, here's the thing. I like Teams, and we'll get to Smallville in a second.
Yeah.
Teams is fine.
Sorry.
As far as a replacement for, Skype, Outlook, all that stuff. Mm-hmm. But it's not a good verb, you know?
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to, can I Teams you later?
Yeah.
Like, that just sounds like I'm getting a couple of dudes together to fuck,
like,
you know? I'm just saying.
Or like
it does.
Google.
Right?
Say, you want to step a meet later?
Yeah, and that's good.
Yeah.
But a Teams, can I hit you up on Teams? Can I Teams you?
No, hit you
Can me and a couple of guys come over and team with you later? You know what I mean?
You stop that. You're making it dirty on purpose.
I mean, with a name like Teams, what do you expect? What we got? Lucy. Our dog's trying to join the chat, everybody. When she gets in here, look at her. Boom. There she is.
Hello.
Our little Lulu. All right, Maggie. This is Smallville. Season 3. I was apparently at the bottom of my notes. Season 3, episode 18. 18. Titled Truth. Truth.
The truth.
Justice. And all that stuff. Maggie, can I tell you how much backlash there was?
Let's not talk about that.
Superman Returns. When Perry White is like, I want to know if he still stands for everything that he used to. Truth, justice, and all that stuff. Maggie, you would have thought that somebody assassinated the statue of Abraham Lincoln. Okay? You would have thought that somebody erected a giant statue of John Wilkes Booth so that statue could then shoot the giant statue of Abraham Lincoln. All right? That people just losing their shit. They're like, my God. And it's like, I mean, don't get me wrong.
I mean, Superman's for everybody, guys. So.
That's right. Superman.
He doesn't care.
Episode 62 overall. Original air date was April 21st.
Oh,
It's Earth Day, my dudes.
That's usually 22nd.
You can't own Earth, man. 2004. Yeah, we're just like a couple of weeks away from the May sweeps. Where actually, there's only, after this episode, there are 4 episodes left of season 3, Maggie. We have almost finished season 3. How do you feel about that?
That's just crazy to me. Like, I thought, she keeps on looking at me. I thought, I'll be honest.
You thought we'd give up?
I thought we'd give up.
You don't know me well enough, Maggie.
Matt. But I know us.
Maggie, here, if there's one thing that I commit to, it's rewatching Smallville. All right.
Rewatching anything.
That's true. Except for the time we tried to rewatch Smallville, and then I was
No, it's because Hulu had the wrong kind.
They had the wrong music. Okay? Listen. All right? Again, we're getting into Smallville. Don't worry about it. But, like...
We're letting down Matt, ZR...
He loves it. He loves Matt, ZR, Roxy. Let us know if you don't like this.
RJ, Roxy.
Yeah. Like when Freaks and Geeks, right? They couldn't get it because they had to pay all the licensing fees for all the music, right? Or the Wonder Years. And I'm sorry, but when I turn on the Wonder Years and it's a different version of the theme song, I can't watch it. It'd be like they did it with Dawson's Creek also.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it wasn't the I don't want to. Yeah, it's something like we're all fucking on a creek or some shit. Like I don't know, it was something. But yeah, so Smallville, they played something I don't know, which I may even be wrong on this. Like I went back because I'm pretty sure our Blu-ray box set is somewhere.
It's over there.
Pretty sure it has the same music.
It's in the corner.
Over there in the sky, it's a bird. It's a plane. It's Smallville on Blu-ray.
I'm trying to figure out what's underneath it.
Supernatural.
Yeah.
That's our Supernatural box set.
I forgot about that.
If only there was some reason why we have the entire series of Supernatural on Blu-ray. If only there was a reason for that.
Anyways.
Written by Drew Z. Greenberg. Oh, Greenberg. His previous episodes include season 3's Slumber, Hereafter, and this episode. This is Drew Z. Greenberg's final episode of Smallville.
What?
Came in for one season, knocked it out of the fucking park.
And he's like, I had enough, guys.
He's like, deuces and gooses, you know what I mean? And he was out. And but then he would go on to write the following. All right. So if you ever think like, oh wow, Drew Z. Greenberg, I feel like I know that before. I feel like I've read that somewhere. Maybe because he wrote 1 episode of Firefly, and 6 episodes of Buffy, and 2 episodes of The OC, and 2 episodes of Dexter.
So just random crap everywhere.
8 episodes of Warehouse 13, and 6 episodes of Arrow.
Okay.
And last but not least, 13 episodes of
7th Heaven.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. When are we going to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? When are we going to commit?
I don't know.
I want to commit to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I really don't.
I was to say, I will commit you somewhere else.
We can't even make it through the bear in like less than a month, you know? There's only like 16 episodes or something.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
12.
I don't even know if all of season 2's out. I have no idea.
It is.
It is?
It is.
Okay. Well.
I'm pretty certain it is.
Directed by James Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall versus the machines. Ah!
What was that?
Marshall.
Oh, I think he's talking about Mitchell's and the Machines or whatever, that animated movie.
Yeah, but no, it's from
Marshall. Yeah, How I Met Your Mother. It's great. Speaking of shit in the bed, directed by James Marshall, season 1's episodes include Nicodemus.
Hey!
Nicodemus was a wee little man. Wee little man was he.
Was that the one where Jonathan drove crazy?
In a sycamore tree. Ba-dum, bum, bum.
Wow.
Put it in the bag. Put it in the sack. He also wrote episode Crush.
It's just a little crush.
Crush. Directed episodes from season 2, including Heat. All that Veronica Vaughn. Also Insurgents. That's a good episode. Rosetta.
Stone.
And Accelerate. He also directed season 3's episodes Phoenix, Hereafter, and Obsession. Which one was Obsession? Oh, that was Alicia.
Oh, yeah. You're a obsession. You're my obsession.
Is that a song? When Chloe accidentally inhales a mysterious truth gas, she discovers it acts as a truth serum to anyone who comes in contact with her and decides to take advantage of her new power by going to the Kents to find out Clark's secret. Boom, boom, boom. However, her new power comes with fatal consequences, and Clark must find an antidote before she discovers the truth about him, or even worse, dies. This is Smallville, season 3, episode 18, Truth.
Yeah.
Maggie, what did you think about this episode?
I was trying to think back on it today because I knew this was happening tonight. Of course, duh. But
wow, tell us more, Maggie. Well, I got in the car because I knew I had to drive.
Yeah, I had to go to work. Anyways, I really enjoyed it.
Yeah,
but like I still feel annoyed because she gets on such a power high from having that power when she realizes what's going on.
It's almost like she never learned the lesson that with great power must also come great responsibility. That's not a joke. That's real. It does.
Anyways.
What?
I don't know. I'm annoyed at all the girls in this show now. Like, I don't know.
Maggie.
Teenagers,
dude,
barf.
Just wait until you hate Lana. Like,
again.
I mean, well,
again.
No.
I've already hated her once.
No. Maggie, listen, okay.
Is it a different kind of hate?
The mild annoyance that you felt for Lana, okay, is nothing compared to just the I want to turn this show off and just never
stab
watch
my
anymore.
Eyeballs out.
Maggie, when we reach season 7, oh my God, just wait. All right. I'm telling you, that's going to be the worst run of episodes. Thank God the writer's strike happened during season 7 because it cut it down to like, I think 17 episodes. So like we shaved off 5 hours of this just horrible content that they had.
Anyways,
I think this episode did a lot to kind of fix Chloe's character. Like, this is the bridge, okay? Yeah. And maybe it's because I've seen it, so I know where we're going.
You've seen it a gazillion times.
That's true. But I feel like this episode does a good job of taking Chloe from what she's been. Yeah. Right? The person wanting to know all the secrets, doing all the shit, working with Lionel and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
To where she's going, which is a much better person. Like, she becomes a very, like, good person in the show.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this was kind of needed to break to break her of her current character traits. Like in this episode, she literally learns that there's something more important than just
knowing everything.
And like reporting it, right? Like I think by the end of this episode, Chloe realizes that there's power in the truth, right? And that sometimes things are best left unsaid. Exactly. That
poor
protecting
teacher.
that protecting people's secrets and things can be a good thing.
Yeah.
So
sorry.
No, you're fine. So I think that's why this episode was needed.
Mm-hmm.
I agree that it did kind of suck just seeing her, like, especially immediately it comes to mind when she's walking through the school and like
she starts asking,
like, so like proud of herself. And she's like, hey, you can't win a Pulitzer without fucking over a few people.
Yeah, she's like, how did you ace the test and the rest of us got C's? And that girl's like admitted to cheating and switching the test answers, and then asked the cheerleader.
If it was hard to cheer for the losing team, and she's like, or whatever.
And asked one of the football players, who you want to take the prom?
Yeah.
And it turns out he wanted to take
one of the other players.
Of the guys,
Which I gotta ask, is this so like obviously that's fine.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
It should go without saying.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that was played more for the laugh? Or like as an actual like good, like they didn't do anything with it.
No, they didn't.
So I almost feel like that was just in this episode, it was played for the laugh.
It was played for the
and
laugh.
I don't think that
just
was
given that it's
good.
2004.
Yeah.
It was played for the laugh.
Well, I mean, I feel like Dawson's Creek had a gay character at this point. I feel like
I didn't watch Dawson's Creek.
I mean, I didn't either, but I feel like they did.
I didn't understand the name Pacey, so
fucking drowned Pacey's ass in that goddamn creek. No.
Oh my god.
But no, it definitely, it was just this, like I was saying when I was watching it, this feels like one of those episodes. Buffy did this a lot. I mean, pretty much any Whedon verse episode has done this, but I feel like there's been other shows where essentially the characters are forced through some circumstance to finally just say all the shit that they're all not saying to each other. And I feel like like everything comes out, right? And I mean, this episode doesn't necessarily take it as far as something like Once More with Feeling or Hush. No. Both of those episodes being very strong, like we're forcing people to have to say things, right? But I mean, I do feel like we progress a lot of plot lines in this episode.
Yeah.
Which is just becoming a normal thing for Smallville to just, we do the first 4 episodes.
Guess what, guys? We're just gonna
it's like, here's the first 4 episodes, and then we're gonna do a couple of fillers, and then we're gonna do a mid-season finale, and then a mid-season premiere, and we're gonna have like 7 more filler episodes, and then we're gonna wrap up those storylines we started in the first 4 episodes. Boom. And it's like, I mean, it's fun. I like some of the filler episodes.
Yeah, I did too.
But, it's also like...
Matt Z says that I was quite prepared. I was. And he liked the Spotty Uncle Ben reference. Oh, I'm so sorry. And Lana gets utter annoying even more than she already was. Oh, God.
Sure, Maggie.
Guys, no, Ari, like, first season, I just immediately said, I can't stand her.
Maggie, if there was one...
She opened up that drawer and it was, like, full of crowns and crap. I was like...
the bug guy.
God, yeah.
Oh, man. Maggie, let me ask. If there is one redeeming quality of Lana, okay, if one redeeming quality, what would you say that would be?
Her clothes.
Okay. That she likes Clark, right? That would be like...
She loves Clark.
Yeah. Okay. Now close your eyes.
Okay.
Imagine she hates Clark. And now imagine if you can like her at all.
No, I'll hate her even more.
It's not necessarily a hate. It's not necessarily hate. It's more like...
God, I don't like how that sounds in my ears.
Remember when she went to physical therapy and Adam Knott was there?
Yeah.
And like there was that little bit of like she kind of had some negativity going Clark's direction.
Yeah.
It's that. Like, that happens a lot more. And you're just like, God, I just want to end all of this. Please, just stop. So, anyway, just get ready. It's going to be great.
Paris.
I wish you had gone to Yale. Do you remember what that is?
Legally Blonde?
No, Corey's mom tells that to Topanga because they almost get married. Was it Yale or Harvard? I think it was Yale.
Yale.
What kind of dumbass college name is Yale anyway? I mean, I grew up in the holler. You don't hear me talking about yelling.
Oh my God, Matt. Matt Z just said Lana is technically a bug. LOL. I had to go there due to the reference to the bug mutant.
Dude, the bug guy episode. Jesus fuck, that's the worst episode.
That was rough times right there.
All right, Maggie.
Let's go.
Let's get into our first segment here called War. What is it good for?
What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again.
That's what I was thinking. Like, we just brought that up, unfortunately. Like, I mean, unintentionally is what I meant. So this segment is about how Clark and Lana have progressed their relationship this week. So Lana has applied to the school in Paris.
Yeah.
Because she needs a fresh start. And she didn't tell Clark because she knew Clark was the only one that could talk her out of it. So, Maggie, how's that hitting you, this relationship? This week?
Nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing? Maggie, people, listen, the will they, won't they? That's what drives these teen dramas.
She's a bug. Matt Z says she's a bug. I agree. She's a bug.
Sorry, I didn't mean to go close up on there.
She's a bug.
There it is. A stink bug.
She's like a tick. She's like hanging on.
Hey,
and sucking the life out of Clark.
Hey, we haven't got there yet. All right?
Sucking the life out of him.
We haven't gotten to the hating Lana yet. So
depressing him.
Don't stop, Maggie. Do you think she's doing the right thing? She has a chance to go to Paris and get the hell out of Smallville. I think she's doing the right thing.
Go for it, girl. Just don't come back.
Oh, Maggie, it's only season 3.
Don't.
It's only season 3, Maggie. You know that can't. You know that can't stay that way. Do you think Clark handled that situation good so far?
Yeah, he seemed like he which I know he asked.
Sorry, I was just wanting to see if it made
He
sense.
asked her like why she didn't tell him about it. I think he was kind of bummed about that. But
can I just say, I'm really confused about their relationship right now. Like,
that's why I said I don't like it.
There's been so much, like, it's not even a matter of if they know that the other one likes the other one. Like, that's not even a matter. Like, they know.
They know.
But, like, and she knows there's a secret, and Clark knows that she knows there's a secret. But, like,
I just wish Clark would tell her.
Well, Maggie, again. This is only season 3. Okay.
Oh, so she does know.
No, I'm just saying you can't do something that big that early. Because again, will they, won't they?
I don't care about that.
Nobody does, but that's how they get you to stay around, Maggie. They got to get those people coming back. The shippers.
The life out of you.
Any show that doesn't have a shipper is doomed to fail. Shippers built this nation of television. All right. They took the USS Minnow.
Gilligan's Island?
All right, let's get into continuity. We don't have a thing for continuity. How about... do I have anything?
Tina
that could
Belcher.
work? Nope. No. Here, continuity.
Heroes in a half shell. Turtle power.
Oh my god. Wow, you're really gonna.
I don't have one. I don't have one for continuity. Okay. So here's all the continuity things that happened this week. So Clark and Lana referenced their last conversation, which occurred at the end of Legacy, last week's episode, when she told Clark that focusing on their relationship is causing her to miss out on her life and led to her going to Paris.
She's got freaking coffee shop.
Applying to go to Paris.
Yeah.
Applying to go to Paris. Lionel has a scratch on his face as a result of him getting fucking cold cogged by Jonathan Kent last week. Fucking boom. Now, but Lionel, I mean, let's not forget, Lionel threw a couple of haymakers, you know?
Yeah, but the whole Jonathan.
I mean, you don't fuck with the Duke boys, you know?
No.
I've never even watched Dukes of
You
Hazzard.
don't mess with these dukes.
There it is. Let's see here. Lionel states that he conspired to kill his parents in order to collect the money from the life insurance. In Shattered, the episode Shattered, Morgan Edge explains that the deal was to split the money from the property insurance with the slumlord. Both versions could be true if Lionel took out a life insurance policy on his father and didn't tell Edge of the slumlord about it. So this one story that we set up in like the premiere
Early days,
like either episode 1 or 2, right?
Yeah.
And then now we're finally getting something to do
Yeah.
with this. Finally, jeez. With her new ability, Chloe went through the town, making people inadvertently tell her their private thoughts. Here are all of the truths from the episode Truth. Pete tells Chloe, Clark can run to Metropolis and back in 10 minutes. Pete has been in love with Chloe since he met her, but he never told her because he knows she's in love with Clark and never felt like he was any competition. We knew.
Yeah,
right?
we knew because he said something like, where that scientist was in the barn. He'd like the flowers. He said it then, didn't he?
Huh?
That the
With jitters?
well before he became Jitters too. Like he was investigating the meteor rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Chloe was passed out
Yeah.
when he fixed it or whatever.
Yeah,
He said
so-
he had to
yeah.
do something.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's funny. Before
yeah,
he became
'cause-
Jitters too.
Because he was on the crack flower.
Yeah.
And he was like,
Yeah.
yeah. And like Clark had to like shoot him with something. And that's when Jitters 2 got hit with the stuff that turned him into Jitters 2. There we go. I'm talking about continuity. Martha tells Jonathan is angry and depressed over his health. And she's worried he might not be the same again. Clark also feels guilty, but Jor-El is responsible for everything that has happened. Now, she didn't say Jor-El,
No, she didn't.
but she did say
said
Clark's father.
biological father, which is
Just a lot.
a lot.
Like,
Yeah.
and honestly, I can kind of see why Chloe would be like kind of pissed. Like, you found your biological father and didn't say anything
Yeah.
to me? Like, I get that.
Yeah. We got some stuff in chat.
Yo.
Matt Z says the show has to suck you in with the romance drama and stupid romance triangles just to drive you nuts.
That's right.
I mean, yes, it's true. Also, we got Gravetaker back tonight. What's up?
It's time for the Grave Taker.
Ultimate Gravetaker. He said,
Ultimate Grave Taker.
all right, take it down a notch, sorry, bud.
I don't want to scare him away.
No, you don't want to scare him away. He says, hey, Matt and Maggie, how are you? We're doing fantastic, buddy.
It's true. Doing good. There's Maggie scratching her belly. All right. Lana admits that no one likes being around Chloe anymore ever since she turned the torch into her own personal gossip column. She applied to the Paris School of Arts. I didn't even know Lana had an art
Didn't
interest.
either.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Unless
Unless it's coffee art.
Wow. That was pretty good. And she feels like she has no family and doesn't fit in anywhere. Everyone thinks she's driven and self-involved, and she can't wait to go someplace where people don't judge her. She hasn't told Chloe any of this before because she doesn't think she can trust her. Fairness. I mean, obviously
Blunt.
you can't trust Chloe.
No.
I mean, she's not known for, being like keeping her
best.
mouth shut
Yeah.
when it comes to stuff, I don't know. Plus, like, Chloe and Lana have had like rifts themselves because of Clark,
Yeah.
flannel boy over there,
It's all his fault. Flannel boy.
Lex tells Chloe that Lionel ordered Mr. Sullivan's dismissal, and the only thing he's ever wanted from Lionel
Was
is
love.
Very sad,
Yeah, it was.
honestly. Like, this is the only time
Dang
they,
it, man.
they like ever
Rosenbaum
verbalized
just
that.
like delivered that. So
Rosie always killing it, man.
give him an Emmy.
The twice shaved bald man himself, Rosie. All right, Lionel tells Chloe he blacklisted Gabe Sullivan from getting hired anywhere and paid Morgan Edge to murder his parents so he could cash out on their life insurance as capital to start his business. The season-long plot revolving around Lionel killing his parents with Morgan Edge is brought up again, and now Chloe knows the truth, and Lionel knows that Chloe knows.
And that she recorded it on her phone.
And Chloe knows that Lionel knows that Chloe knows. But does Lionel know that Chloe knows that Lionel knows that Chloe knows that Lionel knows that Chloe knows?
This is my note.
All right, let's welcome. Nope, we didn't have anybody. Let's remember all those that we lost this week. That's right, everybody. We lost some good
men.
good folks. That security guard that Mrs. Taylor killed in 1972.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's pretty great, right?
Pretty fantastic.
I don't get it. But yeah, she killed a man.
Well, she drove the car.
Hey man, she's part of an extremist group. Now, honestly, I don't know anything about the extremist group. They're probably on the right side of history, though, if I had to guess. Apparently, that's actually based off of like a real story from somewhere. I didn't write any of this down, but like it's based off some actual like teacher that, yeah, and had killed somebody. Anyway, let's get into our freak of the week. Yeah. Have I ever told you a story of why Zach is on there?
No.
So
yes, you did.
In my mind, I remembered Zach saying Major Freaky.
Yeah.
And so when I found the clip, because that's from White Light Part 1.
Yeah.
Which is the 2-parter where Tommy comes back as a White Ranger. He's looking at the statue and it's like oozing, right? And he's like, yeah. And but I thought he said Major Freaky. He says Major Funky.
Yeah.
And so I already had this built in my head for it to do that and then say Major Freaky.
Yeah.
And then when it said Major Funky, I was like, I'm just going to use it anyway. It doesn't matter. The funk of the week. If we ever need to change it. So this week's Freak of the Week is Chloe Sullivan. Claw. With the power to move you to tell the truth. History of
the power
boy
to move you to tears.
and young nasty man. Second Jack Black song I've sung before and during this show. Our current ranking of the Freaks of the Weeks. We got number 17, Garrett. Number 16, Sarah Connor. Number 15, Chick Magnet. Number 14, Nathan For You. Number 13, Brainwave. Number 12, Van McNulty Must Die. Number 11, Pete the Boss Ross.
God.
Number 10, Adam Knott. Boone. Number 9, Morgan Edge. Dominic Toretto. Number 8, Lionel. Number 7, Jorb. Number 6, J.K. Keyman. That's Jonathan Kett.
I know. I forgot we did that though. Oh boy.
Number 5, Superman Revenge Squad. Number 4, Jordan Cross Makes You Wanna Jump. Number 3, Perry Platypus Who Gets All the Pussy. Number 2, Cal. And then number 1, Alicia. Maggie, where do we want to put Chloe? Chloe.
I would like to say.
Sorry, I'm bored.
How the flip are you bored?
In the 5 seconds since I asked you,
oh my god,
I got bored. Okay. Listen,
I thought you were on medicine to help you with that.
Full pause. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, everybody. Okay,
Sorry, everybody.
come closer here.
No.
Okay, listen.
Quit copying that guy from TikTok.
Shut up. Damn you. I am about to beat Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm mere steps away from starting the final battle with Ganon.
Matt's distracted.
And I have to stop to do this, which is great. Don't get me wrong. I love Smallville. I love doing this show. It's great. But I've put like 200 hours into this game, and I'm ready.
He's thirsting.
God. And when this is over, that's where I'm going. So like, I'm giving you all about 80% of my full potential right now, because 20% of me is still sitting on the couch holding my Pro Controller, just waiting to bash Ganon's fucking skull in one more time, baby. And try, we gotta save the Zelda, save the universe, save the cheerleader, save the world. That's what I was going for.
I knew that.
All right, where are we?
Anyways,
Unpause. Where?
I would like to put Soul Stealing Chloe above Jorb, maybe.
Above Jorb, below J.K. Keyman.
Yeah, because he's the one that punched.
I mean,
Lionel.
Here's the thing. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe higher.
Really?
Well, I mean, part of the way that we base these off of is, one, how much do we like them, right? Two, how cool is the power? And three, what kind of impact did they have on it, right? Yeah. I feel like getting the truth out of all of our main players, like, that's a pretty, like, I mean, this sets up the rest of the season. Yeah. So I feel like her importance. Now, don't get me wrong, any one thing can outweigh the other. Like, it doesn't have to be like the person that hits it the most. Yeah. Like Alicia, I just really enjoyed that episode and seeing Clark kind of happy for a little bit and stuff. So like, that outweighs whether or not her power was cool or whatever, And
they took it away.
Ripped
it away.
Like, part of me wants to go like 3, but I mean, I can drop it lower. But I mean, that's where my head's at.
3? How dare you? That's where Perry's at.
I know, and Perry's great, and it's great that it's Perry. But like, his impact on the season wasn't that large. I like him, but like, here's the thing: if his name was Daryl, would he be anywhere on this? No, it's only because his name is Perry White. Okay, that's the only reason. If he was just news anchor Paul Blart, like, he wouldn't be. Remember those two guys that would shake hands and get you to do shit? It'd be one of those guys.
Put her at number 3.
We don't have to. If you want to lower, I can lower it. Because Jordan Cross did give us the cape, so I mean, like, I get it.
Yeah. Let's put her at 5.
Okay. I can do that.
Okay.
We're going to split the difference.
All right. Well, while you're topping that, Matt Z is back. He says the actress that played Mindy, the cheerleader that hated cheering for a losing team, she apparently played an Arrow character, one of Diggle's exes. That's cool.
Diggle.
Good job, Matt
Diglett Dig.
Still on me.
Yeah, I haven't finished topping it yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I lost track of my brain. Oh my God. I started thinking about the fact that Alicia was in that Los Luchadores show.
Oh my God.
that's where my brain went, and I just stopped typing everything. All right.
Like, she's a luchador.
No, it's just she was on a Fox Kids show. Like, that's what's ridiculous to me. Like, and like, the promo for it played music from Digimon the movie, Maggie, and just the fact that all of these like circles are becoming Venn diagrams in my head. It's bonkers. Okay. All right. So your new ranking at number 1, Alicia. Number 2, Cal. Number 3, Perry Platypus, who gets all the pussy. Number 4, Jordan Cross, makes you want to jump. Number 5, Chloe Chloe. Number 6, Superman Revenge Squad. Number 7, J.K. Keyman. Number 8, Jorb. Number 9, Lionel. Number 10, Morgan Edge, Dominic Toretto. Number 11, Adam Knott. Number 12, Pete the Boss, Ross.
Get out here, Pete.
Number 13, Van McNulty, Must Die. Number 14, Brainweave. Number 15, Nathan For You. Number 16, Chick Magnet. Number 17, Sauerkana. And number 18, I'm Garrett. Save
my brother.
I love that, like, Garrett in this is like I'm referencing Garrett from Community. Like
Yeah.
I don't even know what this Garrett.
No.
I don't even remember
Well,
who he
was
is.
whiny.
I don't
He
even
was
remember
whiny.
who Garrett is.
And like we're like, oh wow, here's a character that Clark acts like he's known for months, and now we have to suddenly care about him and his problems.
Is it just me or did he have the same haircut as that kid that likes chicken nuggets and bacon?
No, he didn't have a bowl cut.
Dude, he totally had a bowl cut.
No, he didn't.
Oh, Maggie.
I agree, Matt Z.
Maggie.
Matt likes being goofy. I agree.
Yuck. What was his name? Curtis? Garrett Smallville. Here we go. I'm telling you, he had a bowl cut. Matt, get ready to eat fucking shit, Maggie. You get ready.
It's not a bowl cut.
Look at that. Oh!
Here, come here.
Eat that. Ow! That fish sandwich. Look at that. There it is. I'm Garrett. Hey, actually, Maggie, keep talking for a second.
Okay.
Still on me. I'm gonna pull up Garrett from Community.
Oh my god. Wow.
Because you need to know in my head who I see. Okay, this is Garrett.
Okay.
Hang on.
Did I get to meet him wherever I was watching it?
I think you did. So here, I'll put it up on the full screen for everybody, so that everybody can enjoy.
Wow, sorry.
There you go.
Garrett, it's over. He knows.
What is going on? The paintball game was starting, and the dean announced the prize. The prize. We turned on each other like animals.
What was the prize?
Was. This is not over. This is still happening right now.
There you go.
Joe.
There's Garrett. So anytime we talk about Garrett, that's who I'm imagining. Okay, just so we're clear.
My brain somehow goes to The Office, but it's Gabe. Yes. I don't know why. I don't know.
Of all the people.
He's such a weird guy. He plays awkward people so well.
He does. He's really good in the
After Party.
After Party, thanks.
New episode tomorrow.
That's right. Oh man, why is it doing this? God.
It's broke.
You're broke. Broke like a joke. All right, let's get into our next. Ow! Our next segment, Traitor. Well, hang on. That's from yesterday. I think I can fix this right quick because we went down.
Psych.
Let's see if there's a way. All right, everybody, listen. It's gonna show Trader, and it's gonna show that for just a second, okay? But it'll be gone. Don't worry. There we go.
There we go.
I need to fix that later. All right, so
Get your brain out of the Nintendo Switch, Matt.
sorry. I really want to fight Garrett.
Goran.
Chloe turned on everybody.
Yeah, she did.
That's it. She was the
She
traitor.
just needs that true.
Dude, kind of fucked up. The Chloe was like, "What's your secret, Clark?"
Yeah.
Like that's fucked up.
She's like, it doesn't work on you.
And then she's like it just immediately doesn't even question that, and like just goes straight to, "What are you so scared of, Clark?" And it's like, what are you doing, Chloe? Either you give a shit or you don't, you know? And you can't have it both ways.
No, you
all right?
can't.
You cannot eat your pudding and lick your spoon at the same time. All right. Let's get into puberty, but with superpowers, dog.
Yeah. Big change.
Bingo.
By the way, yesterday when you were out, I did this segment
Yeah.
for Turtles, and I didn't say it when it happened. So like I was just watching the playback today, and like it happens, and then it cuts back to me. I go, bingo. It made me laugh. All right, Clark uses super strength and super speed in this episode. And he also seems to be the only person capable of resisting Chloe's interrogation, likely due to his Kryptonian physiology. Here's my question. All right.
Bum, bum, bum.
If Clark is hurt by kryptonite,
Yeah.
shouldn't he be more susceptible to Chloe's Kryptonian, like kryptonite infused truth serum?
Breath.
Like, why would he be immune to it? That's the opposite of what should happen. You know?
He should be passing out. You know?
Yeah. Honestly, she probably should have been able to tell him what to do, right? Like a control serum, right?
Yeah.
That's what it should have been. But I digress. I'm just saying, it doesn't. Something's not adding up.
2 + 2 = 4.
That's goddamn right, Maggie. All right, let's get into no flats, no ties. Did they break the rule this week? Maggie! Did they break the rule this week?
No.
Wow. Did they?
No.
Did they? Flats, tots.
No and no.
Yeah, no, they didn't. We'll give it to them this time. They barely they didn't.
Barely?
Barely. Just
There's
barely.
other times we've been
Skin of their
barely.
teeth. They didn't do it. All right. Let's get into drugs, man.
No, don't do drugs. Oxycontin.
Chloe's powers are a truth serum. I mean, they really are.
I
Though.
know they are.
Would you, if you had to have a superpower, would you want this one?
No.
This
I
one-
don't want to know everything. I don't.
Honestly, this one kind of reminds me of the Buffy episode where she could hear people's thoughts,
Yeah.
and then it drove her insane.
Yeah.
you know?
That's what would happen.
Oh my god, this is the exact same thing because she wants, the only person she wants to get the truth from is Angel, and she
Yeah.
can't hear his thoughts because he's a vampire and there's no reflection
Yeah,
of his
yeah.
thoughts or some stupid shit like that.
He's
And
a vampire.
Clark can't tell her the truth. Like, it's literally, and this is written by one of the Buffy writers. Did he write that episode?
Ooh.
Oh my god!
Research.
Oh my god!
Matt Z said, agreed, Matt. Never got why Clark was sometimes not affected by the meteor mutant's powers since kryptonite is fatal to him.
Exactly. And also,
The times that it's been in
Alicia's bag.
Alicia's bag, covered up in cloth
Yeah.
by Jonathan when he was brainwashed.
I think here's my theory. Okay, everybody, here we go. Here's theory time. All right,
Here we go.
here we go.
Here we go. Time to hack. I don't know
Oh,
what to hit.
I didn't know what you were doing.
Time to hack.
I think Clark isn't allergic to kryptonite. I think it's just in his head.
Bum, bum, bum.
There it is. Because think about it, it never affects him until he sees it.
It's true.
And now, is that just poor writing? Yes, it is, actually.
Oh,
That's all it
lazy.
is,
It's
so.
laziness.
All right, let's get into everybody's favorite segment, pizza time.
Pizza time.
All
I
right.
feel like this segment needs to go away.
No, this is the best segment. Pete mentions Clark going to pick up some Metropolis
yeah.
shark dogs.
But that's not pizza.
Hey, pizza is just the metaphor for food. All right.
No, it's not.
In our shows, all right, in hopefully awesome lore, pizza is just a metaphor for food.
Okay.
So shall it be. Pete mentions Clark going to pick up some Metropolis shark dogs. What do you think about that? Would they be tasty?
Are they made of sharks?
Would Clark be able to, if it takes 10 minutes round trip, would the hot dogs still be good? Do you think they'd be cooled down because of how fast he's running? Or do you think the friction from running so fast would cause him to warm up more?
Here's another question.
Okay.
Does Clark have a container or a bag of some sorts
to
keep the dog safe.
The hot dogs.
Yeah.
I mean, no, he probably doesn't, because he's got that Superman aura, you know, like where you're close, you know, like if you're close to Superman, like, you know, that's why his clothes never rip and shit. So like it's the Superman aura. I can just imagine. I mean, I feel like he'd be doing like a.
No, that's a Flash.
But he'd have hot dogs.
But they would go everywhere, Matt.
Mate, okay, listen. There's an Instagram account. Okay, this has nothing to do with anything. Everybody, we'll be right back. There's an Instagram account.
Okay.
Where somebody takes pictures from churches.
Yeah.
And it's anytime like a singer or a minister is talking in a microphone.
Yeah.
And they replace it with a hot dog. The microphone. And it's so funny. Because they're like, you know.
Yeah.
And it's a hot dog.
You're really distracted.
Moving on. Let's get into That's Just Prime.
Well, that's just prime.
Oh, the days of yore. Of
Chloe.
Beast Wars.
Chloe says, "My God, Clark, this is amazing. Can you imagine the kinds of stories I could break? I mean, I could crack the mystery that is Clark Kent. What do you keep hiding from me? I can't believe you just asked me that, Chloe. And you didn't answer. Everyone else would have. What are you so afraid of, Clark? That I'll get behind that armor and finally uncover your secret?"
Man of Steel armor.
This is you right now. Stretching. Stop. All right. DC reference is part of a bigger universe. You just don't know yet.
I'm part of a bigger universe. You just don't know it yet.
We'll keep you on task.
I really wish the going back to the sewers logo would have popped up again. All right. Let's see. Truth. The word truth
True.
means the actuality of something. The title refers to the gas that Chloe inhales, giving her the ability to force the truth out of anyone she talks to. Is that how you would describe truth? The actuality of something? I feel like that's a piss poor definition of truth.
The truth is
the true.
The true. It's honest.
True. If I had to describe truth to someone who's never heard the word before, I would say truth is like a box of chocolates.
I would say
it's gonna give you diarrhea.
Maybe you.
I'm lactose intolerant, by the way.
God. You need to change up your morning routine then.
This is the first episode.
Truth hurts.
To not feature Jonathan Kent. There's just some fucking truth. All right. He was in the first 62 episodes.
He had to go on vacation.
He's like, I can't be saving the farm all this goddamn time.
You know what? I'm going to go hang out with my brother. We're going to go
Jeb.
jump. We're going to go jump some dirt hills.
We're going to go throw some rocks across a creek.
And we're going to go mess with Boss Hog.
Daddy. Let's see.
My daughter would just love you.
This episode marks the 13th appearance of Clark's red jacket and blue shirt outfit.
Don't become Doug, Clark.
It's his 13th appearance. Just wait till that's the only thing he wears. Like, I'm pretty sure the WB runs out of a budget. And, like, for the entirety of season 6, Clark only wears the same
What else
shirt
is new?
and
They're
jeans.
running out of budget right now.
Tell me about it. God, can you imagine if Smallville was around when David Zaslav was around? Oh my God.
It wouldn't be around.
It'd be Smallville fucking Property Brothers or some shit. Be like, we're gonna flip this Kent house. Move that bus.
Property Brothers don't say move that bus.
So I don't wear a Fitbit, okay? Ow! Alright. Chloe says that Clark pulp fictioned the antidote into her, a reference to the iconic scene in the Quentin Tarantino film in which Uma Thurman's character is saved from a drug overdose, having a needle plunged into her heart.
Yeah, adrenaline. Yeah.
Have you ever watched Pulp Fiction?
Nope.
So Christopher Walken is in it, and he tells a story about he tells a story to a kid about how I think it's either him or his dad, like the kid's dad or Christopher Walken,
Okay.
had a watch inside of their anus during the war so that they could keep it safe. And then he gives the watch to the kid.
That's so gross.
I think it's a watch. Maybe it's a button. I don't know. But like, because I think they were captured or something, and so like, so that they wouldn't get it, they shoved it up his butt. I forget who did it. Let's see, and then he writes like a bunch of bad checks, and Leo's like, "Let's go fly."
Catch Me If You Can.
Chloe also says that the antidote kick-started her heart, referring to the song "Kickstart My Heart" by Motley Crue.
Yeah.
That's not a reference to that.
Viv and I listened to that one yesterday in the car.
That's not a reference.
No, it's
that wasn't
not.
a reference to that, right? This is Smallville wiki right now.
We can't see the full effect there,
Stretching. They're stretching. Let's get into the Talon mix. Remy Zero.
Hey, I like these guys. Yeah. Remy Zero!
God, look how young he looks.
I know,
He
they're
looks so
babies.
young.
Matt Z says, well, John Schneider did direct an episode in season 3. Generally, they give a cast member a break or reduce their time for an episode before their director's
That is
episode.
a damn good idea. That's
job,
really
Matt
smart.
Z.
That is really smart.
Good job, Matt Z.
The Talon mix includes the episode, or I'm sorry, the song "Someday" by Fastball.
Yeah.
"Selling Out" by The Fuzz. "Forever" by Jenny Cathcart. Cathcart.
I think you're right.
"Better Don't Do" by Ing.
Eek.
ING. Unless
Ing.
it's a lowercase l.
Mm.
"Stab It Matter" by Paul Schwartz. Stab It. STABAT. Stab It.
Stab it, nab it.
"Stab It Matter" by Paul Schwartz.
Stab it.
Charles Schwartz. May the Schwartz be with you. It's time for the countdown to Billy. 30 weeks. 30 weeks, Maggie. I still haven't done the math to make sure, but yeah.
You better be here, Billy.
I'm still trying to figure out how we're going to do it. I think we're going to do a FaceTime call. Because by the time in 30 weeks, the FaceTime should be happening on the Apple TV.
Mm.
And so I can just plug up the Apple TV.
Mm. And put him up
And
here.
put him up. I mean, that'd be fun, right?
Better yet, like, I won't be in here for it. So you could pull the TV up closer to
My hope is that like the connection's bad.
Yeah.
And so like he doesn't hear half of this. And so we just cut to him and he's like, huh?
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny.
Bad connection.
You know what we should do?
What?
All right. I mean, this is just everybody. Shh, you don't hear this, okay? We should record Billy for an hour, like looking at his phone, right? Like doing like he's looking at the TV as if, right? Like you get what I'm saying, right? Like it's his webcam, and like he's not even live. It's like he just randomly like says things, like he laughs, like you're right, and like we just play that video and pretend he's actually here.
God. Oh, Lord.
That'd be amazing. All right. Next
Billy,
time,
you better be here. That's all I'm going to say.
Next time on Smallville, season 3, episode 19, Memoria. 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 Memoria.
Memoria?
Hang on. Let's ask Siri.
Hey, Siri.
Let me pause us. Here we go. Ready?
Right.
Okay, it's not gonna let me do that.
I can look it up.
It keeps wanting to like replace the word. Hang on. I got it. Oh, there's Garrett.
Garrett.
Memoria. Smallville.
In memoriam?
Who can say where the road goes? Here we go. How to pronounce Memoria. Here we go, everybody. Ready?
Memoria.
Here it is.
Memoria.
It's memory.
Memoria.
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 Memories.
And what does it mean?
Memoria.
Oh, what is the word Memoria?
Yeah.
Memoria
He's so-
definition.
Distracted.
Memoria was the term for aspects involving memory. There's in Western classical rhetoric. The word is Latin and can be translated as memory. It was one of the 5 canons in classical rhetoric concerned with the crafting and delivery of speeches and prose. I wouldn't say that any of that actually has anything to do with the episode.
Somebody has powers that messes with people's memories.
So you think that's what it is?
Yeah.
You think that's the plot of the episode?
Yeah.
You don't think it has anything to do with like a character who's lost their memories?
Oh. Lexi Poo. Dad, you have no idea what I'm capable of.
I love it. That's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Thanks for tuning in with us. Remember, tomorrow we'll be back with going... Nope. No, we're not.
Super 90s playback, baby.
We're watching some VHS tapes, dog.
One VHS.
Yeah, and we probably won't make it through the whole thing because most of them are 6 hours.
Yes.
So
yeah.
I have recorded it on just the worst speed. It's going to sound awful.
Yep.
But we're all going to figure it out together. All right?
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be fun. We're going to watch some old commercials. Who knows what will happen?
This will be like our little break in between whatever. We're trying to still figure out
what the next thing is. So. Yeah. And I mean, you know, we may get shut down. The YouTube lords may cancel us. You know,
please
because
don't YouTube lords. I don't want to. I want to have fun tomorrow night.
The quality is poor enough that surely they won't think that we're trying to like pirate things for people.
I'm sorry, like this is a pastime. All right,
yeah.
I love watching old VHS tapes.
I mean, will it have the 1996 Olympics cartoon?
I don't know.
Will it have the Conan O'Brien late night musical? Will it have the WrestleMania 2000 for Nintendo 64 opening where 3 different Mick Foley's chokeslam each other?
Will it have Disney Channel's tour of Epcot back in the late 80s?
Will it have some Zoog Disney? Who can say?
Not Epcot, Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
But that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Remember, we'll be back tomorrow, and then we'll be back next week with the next episode of Going Back to Smallville. But multiverse. That's going to wrap it up for us. Thanks for watching, and as always...
have a hopefully awesome day.
Bye.